Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got a few things to show off today. These are basically just the same videos I do every week or two, where I show off what I've picked up in the last week. Got different things from different places, some online ordering as well. So I'm going to start with the two books I found today. I've read both of these from my childhood. So the first one here is, of course, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. It's the first book. Now, it says it's the original pressing, but I think it might be a reprint. Because obviously the original book was released in 1981. Obviously, this doesn't seem to be the original pressing. This looks like this came out in like the 90s. So, still cool. It's not worth anything. I got it for $1. It goes for about $4 or $5, but still cool to have in the collection. And then I've read this book. I read this when I was like my early teens. This is a book that was written anonymously called Go Ask Alice. This is about a teenager's addiction to drugs, and it does not end well for her. So it's a good read. Some of it is propaganda. It was turned into a movie in the 70s, I believe. Had William Shatner in it. I don't own it, but I want to pick it up eventually. But we got Go Ask Alice. It's kind of a hard read. So that's it for books. Everything else are either DVDs or Blu-rays here. So, like you see in the thumbnail, this is not one that I was, looking forward to seeing since I love the original so much. But this is the remake of The Witches with Anne Hathaway. I love the book. I read the book when I was elementary school. Roald Dahl. Like I said, the original is really good. This one I have not seen yet, but I don't have high hopes for it. It's got a good cast though. It's got Anne Hathaway, Octavia Spencer, Stanley Tucci, Chris Rock, and it's directed by Robert Zemeckis. But I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews on this one, guys. Let me know if you've seen The Witches. The only Dollar Tree pickup I found this before my brother got it from Larry and Melissa, but I found Appointment with Crime. This is an Olive Films release from 1947, black and white film with William Hartnell. Looked interesting to me, so there's the back. This one here I got at McKay's Used Books today for like $6 or less. This is the original Archies Show complete series from 1968. It's got I don't know how many episodes are on here, but it's 363 minutes worth. So I remember watching this a few times growing up, but I do enjoy it. It's got the nice little slipcase on it. I think the booklet is missing because it has a little fold out, but there's nothing there. But it's got the two discs that look like vinyl records. So, and then you got like ice cream and like other like hamburgers and stuff behind them. So, thought that was a pretty cool find today. Also picked this up as well. This is the Shot Factory Blu-ray of The Last Unicorn here. This is a combo pack. I think, yeah, it has the same artwork on both discs, and there is reversible artwork as well. Well, not reversible. It just says inside art. It's just the unicorn. But I thought that was a cool find. They had a lot of like still factory sealed stuff in there today. Mostly Warner Archive and Olive Films releases. I guess people picked up during the pandemic and they never opened them, and they decided they're never going to watch them, so they just give them in for credit. But they were kind of expensive, so I passed on them. Another thrift store find with the books I found was, it's not the greatest movie in the world, but I found it factory sealed. This is the Best Buy exclusive of The Green Hornet here, still factory sealed. Yeah, it's not the greatest movie in the world, but I didn't own it in the collection, so glad to have it for now. I do enjoy Seth Rogen quite a bit, so it's got David Harbour in here too, along with Tom Wilkinson and Christoph Waltz as well. So that was a good find. Picked this up online from groove.com. I know I didn't have to because it was the same price in stores, but I figured, what the hell. Got the Batman here. It came with a loose disc, but it was the DVD, and it was actually not scratched, so I was surprised by that. But this is a 3-disc set. There's 2 Blu-rays in here. There's a special features disc in here, so glad to have that in the collection. It's quite a long movie. It's like almost 3 hours long, so hopefully I'll get through it in one sitting. Probably not. I'm gonna go with Macari here. So I got one Macari here. This is a burn-on-demand disc because the regular pressing of this movie on Blu-ray is outrageously expensive. It's in like the $100 range. It's not a great movie either, so I got the burn-on-demand version of Hellraiser Deader. This is, I forget which one is this in the series. It's like one of the last ones of Doug Bradley was in. It's from 2004. This is the one that was directed by Rick Boda. Stan Winston actually produced this movie, which is really strange. But yeah, I haven't seen this one, but I heard it was not good. But I'm a completist, and this is the only one I needed. So you can even tell by that artwork, it's not a pressed disc, it's a burn-on-demand disc. But it's fine, I'll take it. So Shot Factory was having a little sale. I don't think they're still doing it, but I forget what the name of it was. But I picked up one title because I wanted to upgrade my DVD of Race with the Devil, and then it also has Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. This is a Peter Fonda double feature. Like I said, I had this one on DVD. I didn't have this one at all in the collection, so glad to get another additional title to the collection and upgrade another. I know a lot of people picked this up. I wanted to upgrade my DVD to this weird, crazy Halloween slasher from, I believe it's 1996, I want to say. It doesn't say on the back here. 95, I'm sorry. 95. Yes, I got it. I got Jacko here on Blu-ray with Linnea Quigley's signature on the back, on the slipcover. And then, the regular artwork inside as well. And there she is on the back. This is a really weird, funny, stupid Halloween slasher movie, but I enjoy it, so glad to get the upgrade on that. Okay, the next 3 titles are all new release Tuesday titles. I got 2 in store and 1 on Amazon. So the one Amazon pickup here is an upgrade for me as well. I have it on a double feature DVD. This is an Arrow release of The Initiation of Sarah. Basically, this is like a Carrie ripoff from, what year is this from again? I don't think it even says on the back here. I want to say it was in like the mid to late 70s. It was like a TV movie as well. So, but yeah, you got Kay Lenz in here from House, Morgan Brittany from Sundown, The Vampire in Retreat. Morgan Fairchild is in here as well. Shelley Winters. So yeah, it's basically a ripoff of Carrie, but I enjoyed Kathy's Curse, and that was also a ripoff of Carrie. So we got that. Alright, the next 2 you guys probably won't be surprised I picked up. So I went to Walmart, and of course they didn't have this title at all, the 2 locations I went to, so I decided just to get the Target exclusive. So this is the Unbearable Weight, and the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent here with Nicolas Cage. I love Nicolas Cage. What can I say? I don't love all his work, but I do enjoy him as an actor. You also get Tiffany Haddish and Pedro Pascal in here. He's he's the king of overacting, you know. I enjoyed him in, you know, Mandy and Mom and Dad and Color Out of Space, and, you know, all his recent work. So I definitely want to check this one out. So I thought the slipcover was exclusive, but it's actually the same artwork underneath as well. So don't know if it has reversible artwork. Probably not. And then yes, I got the steelbook of Universal Soldier. I had to pick it up. I went to Best Buy, and this is the only thing they had on the shelf, really, other than a couple like independent films. They also didn't have Unbearable Talent on the shelf, which is ridiculous. But you know, can't rely on anybody these days on actually putting the stuff on the shelf on the day of release date. So there's that. So that is, I got one extra box here. I got a deep discount order here. Actually I did another one that should be here in a few days. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get a region-free player because some of these on their website said they were region-free and they are not. But that's okay. I was looking to upgrade to get a new one anyway. So first one here is a Region 4 DVD release of a television series that I've heard of, but never actually checked it out. This is an Australian release and an Australian TV show called Round the Twist. This was on air between 1989 and 2001. This is about the Twist family who leave the comforts of the Big Smoke to live in an old lighthouse in the rugged seaside village of Port Noranda. But all is not as it seems, and strange things are starting to happen. So it's really weird though, because it says it ran from 89 to 2001, and it says it's only 4 seasons. So I guess they were sporadic. I don't think it was all the way through. I don't know. But that's what it says. 52 episodes. It's 1,228 minutes. And I think it was on 10 discs. Yeah, 10 discs. So, and there's the back with the family there. Yeah, like I said, it says it's a PAL, Region 4. Online it says, on their website it says Region 0, which is incorrect. What can you do, right? Next up is one that I think might work in my regular player, because I do have something from this company that I bought previously that does work. This is from Monster Pictures, and this is a movie called Body. I don't really know much about it, but it takes place during the evening. It takes place on Christmas Eve. 3 best friends don't want to spend the evening at home, so one of them takes her friends to the house of her rich uncle who is supposedly out of town. The girls decide to enjoy the luxury and have a small private party. But when an uninvited guest shows up, the situation escalates, and 3 young women have to worry about a dead body, a situation that will put their friendship to the test. So, very interesting. It doesn't say that it's Region B or Region 3 on the back. Looked it up on Blu-ray.com, and it says Region B. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm looking into getting a region-free player anyway, so it doesn't matter at this point. Next up is a film that actually has an Arrow release, but I decided to go for the cheaper route and get the Hong Kong import. This is called The Odd Family, which is also known as Zombie for Sale. This is a Korean film. You can... Actually, hang on a second here. It says it's a Korean version with traditional Chinese and English subtitles. Okay, so it is from Hong Kong, so that is so that makes sense. Basically, if I had gotten the Arrow version anyway, I would have to watch it in Korean with subtitles anyway. But this is supposed to be some sort of like comedy horror film. See, Human Bio, the biggest pharmaceutical company in Korea, conducts illegal experiments on humans. One day a test goes wrong and the results in the creation of a zombie. Soon the remote countryside, the oddball Parks family makes their acquaintance with the zombie in question. Rather than afraid of this strange creature, the Parks family plots to make money out of him, especially after realizing the old father's sudden restored virility from a bite of the zombie. Only the youngest daughter takes a liking to the zombie and nicknames him Zombie the Pet. So I guess they make him to the family pet. I guess that's funny. But yeah, looks like a fun time right there. And then the last two here are imprint titles. Spoiler: I ordered more imprint titles to come in next week or close to the end of the week. They had imprint titles for like $11, and they had a 10% off code, so getting them for $10 as opposed to like $40. So couldn't turn that down. So first one here is a film from Imprint, which is also works with Via Vision and Universal. And this is a film from 1964, and that is called The Chalk Garden. This one stars Haley Mills, John Mills, and Deborah Keir. This is an irrepressible teenager who learned a secret and solved a mystery. Laurel is a rebel with a streak of imp whose behavior frightens away a succession of governesses until the end. That's big words here. The enigmatic Miss Madrigal is hired. In spite of her mysterious references, Madrigal sets about tending to the girl's reckless emotions, whilst Maitland, the compassionate butler, works overtime to maintain order in this unpredictable environment. Okay, sounds interesting. I got it because it had Haley Mills in it. I do enjoy her in the Disney movies, so great I picked that one up. And the last one here is a film put out by Imprint, Via Vision, and Paramount from 1978 called Days of Heaven. Starring Richard Gere, Brooke Adams, Sam Shepard, Linda Manns. This is basically about a couple who's on the run from an accidental killing. They pose as brother and sister. They find work in a Texas farm. But when the ailing farmer falls in love with his wife, they find themselves entangled in a deadly love triangle. So, don't get yourself involved in that kind of stuff, guys. So that is everything for this video. Like I said, I got more deep discount coming my way, along with a couple other pre-orders I've done. They'll get here when they get here. So let me know if you've read either one of these. I'm sure everyone's read this. Maybe not so much this. And then let me know in the comments if you've watched any of these movies or TV series and what you thought of them. But that is everything I have for this video for today, and I will catch you guys probably sometime next week, unless I decide to sporadically go somewhere this weekend, which I might, I don't know yet, but we'll see. So take care, guys. See ya.